It's time to take off your clothes, enjoy clothes-free living, and join us for Naked, Nudist, and Naturist.
Welcome to Naked, Nudist, and Naturist, the show that celebrates clothes-free living for all. I'm your host, Frank Stone.
And I'm your correspondent, Lisa Monroe, and I'll be reporting on all things within the naturist community. So it's time to get naked and join us.
And enjoy clothes-free living on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Well, welcome on in to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 19 today. We really thank you for being with us. We enjoy this time together. We look forward to it every single week, getting together with you to discuss and proclaim and enjoy clothes-free living for all of the right reasons. Well, on today's show, Lisa Monroe will be coming in just a few moments, and we will spend extended time with her today discussing some messages that we have recently received. We will read a few emails to you. We even have a voicemail today, and then we have a voicemail for next week, too. We'll be doing the same thing on next week's show, which will be episode 20. More emails, more direct messages, Spotify notes, website notes. You take the time to write in. We take the time to always write back, but we also take the time to read some of those on the air. We can't read all of them because that's all we would be doing then is beginning to end 60 minutes of reading emails. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. Maybe we'll do that down the road. But for today, we've selected a few, and we'll be doing that in just a few moments with Lisa Monroe, our weekly correspondent on naturism. We will also have part one of my interview with TIM CHIZMAR. Do you know TIM CHIZMAR? You probably do, being in the naturist/nudist community. Tim is all over the place. He's conducted multiple interviews on Stefan Deschain's show, the Naturist Living Show. You can find them there. And he's also a best-selling writer, award-winning speaker, a ghostwriter. He's sold many short stories and screenplays in Hollywood. He co-chaired the Horror Writers Association, the Las Vegas chapter, for a couple of years. He's been in movies. He produces and makes his own movies. And, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you, he's a big-time nudist, loves the clothes-free life for all of the right reasons. And not only is he a comedian who does stand-up comedy, he does it while naked. That's right, absolutely no clothes on stage, telling jokes. And in most cases, as you'll hear during the interview, he expects the audience to be the same way. It's just a big night of naked activity and laughing your tails off because Tim CHIZMAR, on top of everything else, is drop-dead hilarious. He will have you in stitches today. He's just one of those genuinely and generally funny guys. He starts talking and people start laughing because he's so darn funny. I don't know about you, but I think I hear some music sneaking up on us. We'd better turn to Lisa Monroe so she doesn't get mad at us. So let's bring in our weekly correspondent on naturism, the terrific Lisa Monroe. So here she is once again, as she is every week, our weekly correspondent on naturism, Lisa Monroe. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today?
Good morning, Frank. I'm doing terrific. How about you this morning?
Not bad at all. And once again, you've entered the studio, smiling face, in a good mood, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, well, you go through life once, so you might as well have fun.
And I should point out clothes-free. Now, the question is, were you clothes-free when you got out of your car, or did you wait till you got inside to take care of that?
Well, in deference to the community, I waited until I got inside the door.
That's right. Inquiring minds wanted to know, so I thought we better ask that question.
Yes.
Now, I would encourage people to not do what I did recently. I had a dentist appointment, so I was in the chair, and they got me all set, ready to go, and the dentist hadn't come in yet, and the assistants, whatever they're called, dental assistant, I think they left the room, but I'm not totally sure because when you're in that office, your back is to the doors from the hallway. So I don't think she was in there, but I decided while I was having this dental procedure, I would listen to one of our shows. And so I had my headphones ready to go, and I don't know if I forgot to put them on or I didn't connect them, through the Bluetooth, but I hit play, and all of a sudden I heard Lisa's voice, "It's time to take off your clothes."
Well,
that was my Lisa impersonation.
That'll wake you up.
And of course, I had it on full blast, not intentionally, probably from the night before. And I don't know if anybody heard it. I thought to myself, Hopefully not. And if they did, hopefully they won't say anything. They didn't. I hit stop and got the headphones, and life was good after that. But yeah, so I even enjoyed it while having dental work done. Now, that might be the epitome of enjoying our show is you got a drill going on in your mouth, and you're listening to Naked Nudists and Naturists with Frank and Lisa. How about that?
We've had some fantastic guests, so they're wonderful to listen to. So, and besides, you have Lisa. No.
That's right.
Okay, well, I had to give that a shot.
Did you like my impersonation of you? Was that anywhere close?
Oh, yes, that was just lovely. You're so good at that.
Because that's the first thing our listeners hear is your voice. It's time to take off your clothes.
Hey, what can I tell you?
That's right. Well, thank you again for being with us on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 19 today. Now let's head to part 1 of my interview with the terrific TIM CHIZMAR. So let's go out to Las Vegas, Nevada, and meet a gentleman who's really huge in the nudist world. He's naked all of the time out there. He's also clothed a lot, too. We'll talk about that. Certainly a best-selling writer, award-winning speaker, written a number of books, does a lot of ghostwriting, has his own publishing house, did a lot of stand-up comedy in the Los Angeles area, did naked stand-up comedy for a while, and the list goes on and on and on. So let's just bring him to the show this morning and find out everything that he's done, is doing, and is going to do. From Las Vegas, Nevada, TIM CHIZMAR. Good morning, Tim. How are you today?
It's me, it's him, it's TIM. It's good to be here. Frank, I made it. I made it all the way to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. How did I get into this exclusive party?
Well, we only take the superstars here, and your name was on the list, so here you are. Ha! By the way, I was hoping you would say it's me, it's him, it's TIM, because you say it to everybody else. I thought, he better say that here, or we'll have to, cut the interview and rehearse and then do it again. But you did. I appreciate
Otherwise,
it.
They wouldn't know it's me.
Just out of curiosity, the comedy clubs I've been to or seen on TV, sometimes a comedian will tell a joke that, for lack of a better term, is a groaner. The audience will, this kind of, and sometimes you get heckling in the comedy field. I know about that. Is there a difference when you're performing naked in front of the audience, even if it's a really bad joke or a potential groaner? They just kind of laugh it off because, hey, we're naked and having fun. Or is there a difference?
Yeah, I think they're less critical. I think there's an appreciation of the fact that these people did come out. A lot of my shows would involve people who are trying it for the first time, so that helped to lower the bar. So people were like, they're just happy that they're here and they're experiencing it and they're trying it. I also have real pros, so I try to balance it out where it's got a little bit of the newbies and then the hardcore headliner who's really gonna take it home, and then surprises and things along the way. But I think there's an appreciation that they're even giving it a shot.
What a terrific guy. Really enjoyed talking to him. TIM CHIZMAR, currently living in Las Vegas. You can find him at timchizmar.com. You can find him a lot of other places as well. He is a nude caster for clothesfree.com. An amazing bevy of work. The guy's always working. I don't think he sleeps. I think he is one of those who really does not sleep. He's just working. I think our interview was 5 o'clock in the morning for him. He'd already been up a few hours. It gives you an idea just how hard TIM CHIZMAR works. Well, thank you again for being with us on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 19 today. We give you a brand new show every Saturday morning at 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Continue to join us. Check us out on our website, nakednudistandnaturist.com, Spotify, Google, Amazon/Audible, Apple Podcasts, and also on Twitter. You can write us anywhere, anytime, any place. And we thank you for being with us today. Plan to join us for every single one of our shows here and have your clothes off when you're listening. We have our clothes off when we're broadcasting, enjoying the naturist life.
We celebrate clothes-free living for all. Remember to enjoy being naked and join us again for Naked, Nudist, and Naturist.
We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked, Nudist, and Naturist. Have a great clothes-free day.